Sir Gabriel says, Actman, in terms of game preservation, what are your thoughts on emulation to be able to play games after your hardware is broken?
Well, obviously, it's like game preservation is super important. I mean, there's a difference between like piracy and game preservation. So, oh my God, I need to do this more. But there's a software called, what is it called? I think it starts with a P. It's like Parsec. There's a software where you can basically, if you emulate a game, you can like put that experience on someone else's computer and basically play like an OG Xbox game as if you're playing it on Xbox Live, right? Yeah. So I did a Star Wars Episode 3 dueling video with Zanny, and we used Parsec, so we could play the game as if we're in the same room, which just isn't possible without this software.
Yeah.
And that was like so fucking awesome. And like in the past, I played like custom Robo, and oh my God, because so like as far as game preservation goes, I feel like that sort of thing, like emulation, like, you know, I all the games that I would play on emulators are games that I had already bought for the most part. Or games that are like, you go on eBay and it's like, oh, you want this game $700, please? It's like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no way, no. And I don't ever pirate games that are either newer or anything like that. It's all just too easy to just scoop up on Steam or something. But as far as there's games that aren't compatible. Like even if you bought the disc for some PC game from the early 2000s, that shit ain't gonna work. You have to download a special version that somebody basically recreated and put on PC to like make it work.
Yeah. No, I did that because so I just posted a Diablo 4 review, but and I want to review like all the Diablo games except Diablo 3 maybe. I kind of just don't want to play that shit. But I have like all the old Diablo 1 discs, and it just like, as far as recording gameplay, it'd be a fucking nightmare. The gameplay would look like it's at 240p or whatever. It'd just look really bad. The recording software might not even work for it. So in instances like that, it's like, yeah, you know, it might be fine to pirate it or whatever, or emulate it. But I bought it on a separate website that plays through this software, and it's like, yeah, dude, I'll buy these games again.
Yeah, that's how it was for Resident Evil 3 on PlayStation 1. So I started speedrunning it on Twitch back in the day before I ever did YouTube stuff. And the game doesn't work on modern PCs. And if you bought I think it's a Taiwanese copy, like it's just not going to work. So basically, I have like 3 copies of Resident Evil 3 already that are like, one of them sealed, one of them's not, one of them's my original one from when I was like 12 when it came out. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to download the Taiwanese version that's specially modded for speedrunning and just play that one. And I don't.
But see, not everybody's like this, and some people do just like steal games or whatever, and that's kind of like, it kind of sucks. But it's also like I did a video on the Activision shutting down all these mods that were that weren't monetized and that were like fixing game breaking issues in the older Call of Duty games. Yeah. It's kind of like I don't know if you remember Nostalrius. Do you remember hearing about that?
No.
Well, it was like an independent WoW Classic server before WoW Classic.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was like, it was super popular. It was so popular to the point where Blizzard shut it down, you know?
Yeah, I had a 64 on Nostalrius or whatever it was called, and then they shut it off.
Nostalrius.
I was like, and then they hired like a couple of the people from it, right, or something.
I think they said they were going to, but then they ended up like not working with them much at all. I feel like I did a video on that, but yeah, it's kind of like, you know, I, as far as game preservation goes, it is a very interesting subject, because I feel like a similar way with like League of Legends. Like, there's a lot of old champion designs. Like, if I could go back to League of Legends in like season 3 or season 4, where like all my favorite champions are essentially the same and I can like kick ass with them, you know, I feel like that would be cool. So there is something to say about game preservation.
That's why I was so happy when WoW Classic or whatever came out, and then I played the hell out of it.
Did you play Wrath?
I'm playing Wrath right now. And
is it worth it? Was it worth getting back into?
I'm enjoying it, but then I go through stints where I just don't play it for a while. But So I just got out of one of those stints because I was playing Burning Crusade, and I was in, I don't know, Nagarin or something, questing, and then I just for some reason just stopped playing. I don't remember what happened. I think the racing gear started, and I started traveling a lot for racing, and I just couldn't get back into it. But I launched it 2 days ago, and I was like, because I saw that Blizzard took my money, and I was like, oh shit, because it always emails me when they take my money. And I was like, you know what? I need to damn play, because I filmed like 4 or 5 videos. I'm like, I need to start playing play some games because I'm dead inside. And I loaded up. I loaded up. Wow.
I feel the opposite. I'm like, I need to go outside because I'm dead inside.
Yeah. But dude, I launched the game, and it just is it's the Wrath login screen. And I'm like, what the fuck's this? And I Google everything, and apparently, unbeknownst to my ass, is Wrath just replaced the Burning Crusade. Like, yep. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, because I would rather just play just Burning Crusade. But now I guess I'm just in the Wrath world, which is fine.
Yeah, but at that point, it's like then Blizzard's splitting their audience because I think they're maintaining the WoW Classic servers and whatnot, and then they'd be splitting it between essentially 4 different versions of the game, like retail and, you know, WoW Classic and Burning Crusade and Wrath. So I get it. My brother was super big into WoW and like vanilla and then Burning Crusade, and then I don't think he ever played Wrath.
Yeah.
But I got into WoW Classic and then Burning Crusade. I didn't max out my level or like do all I wanted to in Burning Crusade, but it is a lot of fun re-experiencing that game because I would get to like level 16 or 18 way back in the day, and I'd be like, man, fuck, I'm bored.
Yeah,
you know, because I didn't see like the long term, and I wasn't playing with my brother or like friends or whatever, so. Yeah.
I remember when WoW first came out, and all my friends, like, I think you could go to GameStop and get like the $1.99, or maybe it was free. I don't remember. It was like a little sleeve, which I still have one, I think. And
of like all the demo discs?
It was like, well, it was just one disc, and it was like $1 or $2, and you could take it home, and it had like a night elf on it, and you could play the first 20 levels of World of Warcraft, like as whatever you want to play it. You know, you'll download the whole game.
That's pretty good. I think I still got some of the. Let me see.
Oh, I got them too. I got every damn one of them. I even have the box that they used to come in with, the 5 big giant ass boxes. Still got all that. I got the battle chest. I have all that. It's good, man. Real quick, here's a gold boy. Oh my gosh, Vermin Infested. My boy says real talk. Yeah. Modded controllers like Strike Pack.
Dude, Blizzard's old packaging was so fucking awesome.
It looked like a Pokemon card or something.
Right? Like you open it and then.
Yep.
Like that shit was just. Also, Wrath looked super cool. Like I never played it, but it like picks up after the end of Frozen Throne, which is like so fucking cool.
Yeah, because I loved Warcraft 3, like the expansion of Frozen Throne. And
I don't think I have the vanilla box of WoW. I need to. I bet I do. If it came in a box, I need to get that.
I bet. Oh yeah, dude, I see it right now. See, I've out.
Wait, you got it? Grab it.
I've out nerded you. Hold on.
Grab it. I have the CDs. I know I have the CDs, but I don't have like the box itself. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, dude, still got it. Over 7 million online, Actman.
Oh, you got the sticker.
This was back in the day, dude. It had the Night Elf on it, and then it's got the.
Oh yeah, the Infernal Gates.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And I still have all the discs in here and everything. Still got all that shit. And then I had every single expansion and the battle chest. And then I stopped playing after Cataclysm.
Yeah, see, dude, that's why I like physical stuff, because you can see it, right? It's, like nobody cares if your buddy comes over and you're like, look at my Steam library. It's like nobody gives a shit, you know?
Yeah, that's right, because we would never have this conversation unless we didn't have these right now. So
yeah, well, so I do have a lot of cool collection stuff that I'm proud of. I'll show you some stuff.
Vermin Infested, by the way, what are your thoughts on these types of cheating, like modded controllers? I think they should be banned, which I'm pretty sure they're banned in all. Like,
so like the copyright abuse videos I do are all Ace Attorney themed, right?
Yeah.
So I have the original physical boxes of the Ace Attorney games on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Like the very first editions of them. First they were on Game Boy Advance in Japan, and then they were on GBA. No, I don't think they were ever on Game Boy Advance in North America, but they were on DS in North America, and then like 3DS and whatnot. These were like $20. I was like, complete in box. That's fucking crazy, dude. Some N64 games complete in box are like $150. You know.
I don't think I really have anything very cool. I have.
You know what they say on here? Check this out. I don't know if you can see it. It just says best price.
The best price of all time.
Yeah, they put some funny shit on the old Japanese boxes.
Thank you, Coconut. I have like the collector's edition of Metal Gear Solid 5, which was super rare at the time. And
respectable.
I have a Turbo Man doll from that one Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, the Turbo Man doll, and yeah, I have like the collector's edition of like Oblivion and Halo Reach and all those old games back when I used to get collector's edition. That's all I really had.
I got some real shit. Are you a big N64 guy?
I grew up playing N64 and PlayStation 1. Look at this. You got the original box and every damn thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's rich. That's too rich for my blood. Donkey Kong, damn. Yeah.
And then here's the big one.
Look at I've always thought the cover art was so silly on that.
Yeah, no, it's fucking awesome though.
Like
it literally just says like Biff right there. Biff Zap.
Yeah, I have a ton of PlayStation 1 games, like Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, all that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy because like everybody just tossed the boxes for N64 games because you only needed the cartridges, which is why like this shit is like way more valuable than it was ever intended to be.
Yeah, and then like all mine got crushed. Like when I would open that somebody stepped on that bitch and it was gone. It was gone as hell. T-Dub says, what are your thoughts on the Activision Xbox buyout? I think it'll help the culture at Activision Blizzard better.
It might, but it might make the games worse because the Xbox has been fucking struggling with exclusives ever since the Xbox One came out. Like, and that's just real talk, man. I don't know what the fuck Xbox has been doing. Like, why they haven't been making Fable. You know, there's people talk, or I heard something about. Like maybe someone at Xbox said this, or one of the Banjo-Kazooie developers said this, that like Banjo can't appeal to like modern audiences anymore.
Yeah,
and it's like, dude, Mario's still a 3D platformer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 3D platformers are always going to be popular and fun. You just have to like do them right. And you know, it's like they don't do anything with Banjo-Kazooie. They haven't done anything with Fable. You know, they fucked up Halo. Gears of War is like dormant. Forza's the only consistent franchise they pump out, but it's also kind of similar to sports games in a sense, you know what I mean? In that it doesn't, you know, it's the same kind of gameplay loop, just like repackaged slightly differently, I feel. So, Activision getting, or Xbox getting Activision Blizzard, it could certainly help the culture. I imagine it will, but it's just like with Xbox and Microsoft's track record, I don't know what the fuck that's going to mean for the games, because I have like yet to see like true mind-blowing exclusives from Microsoft, which is wild.
It's been,
especially if you compare it to like what the shit they were doing on the original Xbox.
Yeah,
like there's some crazy ass games that they would never develop today.
Like,
you know,
Fusion Frenzy. I love that.
Why doesn't Xbox have a party game?
That's a great damn game.
I mean, Fusion Frenzy has like a reputation. Nintendo's doing party games. They did a remake of the first 3 Mario parties. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Xbox used to branch out into all these like weird niche things, and that's what made it super cool. You know, you had like Brute Force. Did you ever play Brute Force?
Oh my gosh, the name sounds super familiar. I just don't remember.
I could maybe you'll recognize the cover.
Yeah, Brute Force. Oh damn, that's not pulling anything up. Just show me just show the cover. Ryan says the mid 2000s were amazing years. Dude, they were. Life was simple then. Didn't have to worry about all this. I didn't have to worry about Twitter. Twitter's the bane of my existence. Even though I have a lot of fun on it too. So it's getting freaking fuzz on me or something. What the hell? Thank you, Ryan. I love you. Oh my gosh, Tribes, Wicked Grom. You ever play the PC game Tribes? I have so much fun memories. Dude, Tribes was so weird. It was like clunky, but you'd had like jetpacks and you were flying around. All I did was die on that game. I played Tribes and I think Tribes 2, and I just died over and over. But I loved it. I didn't know how to play it like worth a shit. My friend was way better. But yeah, thank you, Jenna. Jenna says you're lying if you wouldn't kiss Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, I agree.